Y'all, it is cold out here, but I'm letting my puppy dog run. She just loves it. This is her first snow, so she's just like, what is this stuff? And she comes burying her nose in the snow, and it's just so cute for her to pick her head up. She's got a bunch of snow all over her nose, but she's loving it. You like the snow? Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Yes, look at you get snow. She's not bothered a bit by the cold, but weather like this, you know what it makes me want to do? I want to make some white chicken chili. So I'm going to go inside and set this camera up on the tripods and show you my first step. All right. Okay, back inside. Let me show you what I'm going to put in this white chicken chili. Turn the camera around. So this is my own creation. After looking at all the different ones online, I'm just like, this is going to be Kelly's version. So we got some bacon. I'm not going to use all of that, just maybe 4 or 5 pieces. I have northern beans. You can use any kind of white beans you want, but I just took and soaked a pound of white northern beans overnight, probably more like 12 hours of soaking. And we got some chopped onion. This is jalapeno chopped up that I already had in the freezer, so I just took some of that. We got some chicken that I already cut up. We've got some coriander, ground cumin, oregano, lemon pepper, smoked paprika, and this is 3 different kinds of chili powders that my husband bought. I'm not even going to try to pronounce them, but they're sort of mild, so we're going to put a little bit of that in each one of those. We got salt and pepper, a can of corn, can of green chilies, and Philadelphia cream cheese. Okay, so I still have my oven hot from when I was cooking the bacon. And so what I did is I just took the onions and the chicken and just spread it out all over top of that pan that I had to cook the bacon in. This is actually a shepherd's pie. I'm just cooking up a storm today. This is going to go in the oven as soon as I get done with this. But so I just took a blend of all the spices, and we're going to sprinkle this on here and stick her in the oven. And we just want to brown the chicken. You know, we're not trying to fully cook it all the way through. We just want to kind of give it get some of that bacon grease in there and some spices on it. So I probably won't use all this right now, but I'll use the rest of it in the chili. I'll probably add some more too later. All right, looks good enough to me. And in the oven it goes. It's still a little warm, but not too bad to touch. All right, we'll be back and show you what's next. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the chicken, the way it turned out. It made the onions, that was like 8 minutes, you know. You might want to go in there and stir it halfway, but it just gave it, made the onions translucent enough, cooked them down a little bit. Got the spices on the chicken there. So what I did was add another half of all the spices to my bowl, and I'm not sure if I want to use all this or not. We'll see. So basically all you do is just start dumping in your crock pot. So we got our beans. And one thing I also wanted to mention was, was lime juice. You're going to be like, ooh, lime juice? Yes, people are putting lime juice. You can use the juice of a half a lemon. Here's my bacon. Or you can use bottled if you want. You just do whatever you have there. In goes the jalapenos. In goes the the chicken. I'm looking at the corn and dumping the chicken. Oh, this reminds me of that song, that Come and Dine. You ever heard that one? Come and dine, the master calleth, come and dine. You may feast at Jesus' table all the time. He who fed the multitude turned the water into wine. To the hungry calleth now, come and dine. You know, when Jesus cooks a meal, I bet it's delicious. I don't know who's going to be cooking in heaven, the angels or what. Maybe they won't have to. Maybe God will just speak it into existence at the banqueting table. Who knows? But whatever it's going to be, it'll be delicious. And I hope that you are saved and know for sure, 100% sure, that you're going to heaven, because I want to see you there. If you don't know for sure, today's the best day to get saved. And the way to do that is by believing that Jesus died on the cross for your sins. He was buried and he rose again 3 days later. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. Let's just do it. Okay, so everything but the lime juice and the cream cheese, that'll go in last. So just stir all that in together. Oh, kind of forgot the liquid, didn't I? So that would be chicken stock. So I'll be right back with that. Okay, so I got 4 cups of chicken broth. I'm gonna put that in there. You may need to add more later if it gets too dried out, I guess. But to me, that looks good. It's covering it. Let me bring you forward a little bit here so you can see how good that looks. Oh yeah, it's looking good already. So we're just gonna put that in there. And one more thing that I forgot was a bay leaf. They say bay leaves are really good in there. So I'm gonna poke a bay leaf in here, and we're gonna cook this on low for at least 8 hours, and we'll see how it turns out. And then I got something special to go along with it. All right, it smells amazing, y'all. The house smells really good. We're gonna stir this, then 8 hours. Take that bay leaf out of there. See it right there. Whew, hot. All right. Looks like these beans are done. Everything's looking good. So we're gonna add our cream cheese. Whoop, and a tablespoon of lime juice. And we'll give that about 10-15 minutes. Get that cream cheese all stirred up in there. And we will give her a try. All right. So I have decided to pair my white chicken chili with some hoecakes. There's different names for them. I'm sort of from the South. I was born in Greenville, South Carolina, but we moved around all my life, so I'm Southerner at heart. So these are really good. So here's I had to make some buttermilk because I didn't have any on hand. So it's a cup of milk with a tablespoon of vinegar, and I let it set. So we're gonna, and I got some cornmeal, a cup of cornmeal. We'll put that in there. A cup of buttermilk, sure. Powders. All right. So 1 egg. Crack that baby open and try not to get no shells in there. Good job. Okay. And 1.5 tablespoons of oil. Some people use bacon grease. That would be good too. And instead of a teaspoon of baking powder, put that going in there. And a teaspoon of salt. All right, good enough. Stir all that up. My pan's getting hot here. Turn up just a little bit more. It'll be like a pancake mix, only a little more grittier because of the cornmeal, but it's a fine cornmeal. And I got some grease on my pan here. I'm not used to using cast iron skillets on my this kind of stove, and so I have a couple of them. I just don't cook with them that often, but I thought I'd pull it out for this. All right. Looks a little runny for me. I think I ought to add some more cornmeal. So I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. I just kind of shook some more in there. Now, if I'm making this wrong, please don't beat me up, but I'm just not it's just not something I made all the time. But I thought it sounded really good with the white chicken chili. All right, that looks good. So we're going to get that grease spread around on there. Turn my pan down. It's getting too hot on me. Woo. All right. Get that first one going and try not to burn it. That smells good. So I'm going to make up a batch of these and dip me up some chili. And I've got some cilantro to sprinkle on top and some sour cream to dollop on there. And I'll be back to show you the final product. Okay, these are more of what I was thinking. Got me some hoecakes here. These with cornmeal. Those are looking good. So we're going to dip up some of this chili. Check out this cute little bowl cozy that I made. Isn't that so cute? I know. Get this stirred around here a little bit. Oh, that looks so good. Creamy. Looking delicious, y'all. Oh, you can't see that yet, but check that out. Looks delicious. I really can't see what you're doing. All right, hang on. I'll show you. Get another scoop there. Check that out. Doesn't that look good? All right. We're going to add a dollop of saute and some cilantro. All right. Let's burn our mouths out while we give this puppy a try. Looking good. I'm anxious for my husband to wake up from his nap so that he can try it because he's not a big fan of white beans or chicken. So he did say it smells really good. So he's giving me that much. Well, I'm scared to try this, y'all. It looks hot. All right. Get a little. I could do that. Yep, I can do that. Give it a little bit of corn cake. Actually put the corn cake down in your chicken chili is what I would do. Just take a little bites of that. That's good, y'all. Give it a try and let me know what you think. And if you have a better corn cake, it's not the best that I've had, but it'll do. Hope y'all enjoy the hot chili on a cold day. And y'all remember to stay prayed up and stay listening up for the trumpet sound and stay looking up for Jesus to come back. Maybe he'll come back through this winter storm. It'll be great. All right, God bless you. Take care.